Hey everybody, Pastor Jared from Calvary Chapel, Walnut Creek here. Just wanted to give a quick word on this Giving Tuesday. Just was reminded of something that the Apostle Paul shared in Acts chapter 20 with the Ephesian elders. And he gave an insight about something that we wouldn't actually know about had Paul not shared it here, because we don't see it in the gospel accounts. But Paul in Acts chapter 20, verse 35 said in the second half of the verse that, "And remember the words of the Lord Jesus, that he said, it is more blessed to give than to receive." And, I think there's something that we, just kind of as image bearers of the Lord, we have a giving God. And there's something there in us that, does reflect the Lord when we live lives of generosity, of good works, really as a reflection of just who our God is, because our God gave. He gave his only son, that whoever would believe in him wouldn't perish but have everlasting life. And that's just one aspect of God being a giving kind of God. Every good and perfect gift, James tells us, comes from above, from the Father of lights. And so, I think when we come to a day like this, where in our culture we're being encouraged to give, and in some places, there's a reinforcement like, hey, if you give today, there's someone that's going to double what you give, which is awesome. And there's so many great organizations and ministries to give to, and I think just thinking about the local church, just that, the local church really is able to accomplish what it accomplishes in sort of the physical ways, really just because of the generosity of the people within the church, and sometimes with outside the church, who give, and who whether it's that through sort of normal tithes, kind of giving the tenth of what you bring in, or an offering, like just something special, something that the Lord puts on your heart to give. But just to receive that encouragement from the Lord, just, man, it is more blessed to give than to receive. And a big part of that is because as we give, especially when our hearts are in the right place before the Lord, there are eternal rewards attached to that. We're storing up things in heaven as we, give to, things that the Lord is doing on this side of heaven. And so, again, it's like, yes, there is sort of the encouragement on a day like today, where we're being, like, hey, it's a Giving Tuesday. But really, we should be living lives of generosity all the time, seeing things that the Lord's doing and getting on board with that, or seeing a need and meeting that as the Lord leads us by His Spirit. But just to receive that encouragement today, and just see it as an opportunity to serve the Lord, to glorify the Lord, to help advance and further the work of His kingdom here locally, and just to say thank you. Thanks for giving, and for those who give to the Lord's work at Calvary Chapel, Walnut Creek. Thank you for partnering with us and what the Lord's doing here in the Diablo Valley, in the East Bay, and just pray that the Lord blesses you and leads you as you seek to live for Him. God bless.